Hi guys, my name is Nigel Faraminga. I'm a graduate scholar from Zimbabwe. I'm currently working as a medical intern. Today's topic for the month of February is going to be social media and my mental health. Tips for drawing a balance. Here we go. Tip number one, you need to set limits for yourself. This is important in two aspects. One, it involves setting limits for yourself in terms of the amount of time that you spend on social media, whether that is per day or per week. It also helps that our phones have inbuilt mechanisms that limit the amount of time that we can spend on one application, or even the amount of data that we spend on one application. Also, an aspect number two, which is very important, you need to be able to set boundaries in terms of the content and topics that you interact with on social media. You need to avoid conversations and topics that trigger you. I'm a Twitter junkie, so I always try to make sure that my timeline is curated so that it brings me the most positivity and joy in my life. Here's tip number two. You need to realize that social media is a tool. You need to use it as such, whether you use it as a tool for interacting with friends or family or for making new connections. You need to decide early on what type of image you want to portray out there and stick to it. Studies show that over 79% of job applicants use one form of social media or the other, and over 84% of companies, when hiring, use LinkedIn. So it's very important, obviously, to realize that social media is a tool and how you use it is entirely up to you. Tip number three, like I said, we're all using social media as a tool. We're all portraying a certain image. And that being said, you need to be able to realize that everyone is out there trying to sell themselves. So you need to avoid playing the comparison game. It will make you unhappy and it will make you unfocused in your life. So avoid playing compare and contrast, especially if you're on social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook, where everyone is seemingly posting the rosy aspects of their life. No one is ever going to post the things that don't go right. So avoid playing compare and contrast. Tip number four, and this is the biggest one, guys: protect yourself and protect others online. I know in our setting in Africa, there's hardly ever any cases of identity theft, but we are moving towards that. And a lot of people that are active online have their identity stolen at one point or the other. So you need to protect your data online, whether you're using a virtual private network or you're using very strong passwords, but protect yourself and protect others as well when you're online. So that's it from me. A recap. Number one, set limits for yourself. Number two, realize that social media is a tool. Use it wisely. Number three, avoid playing compare and contrast. And number four, protect yourself and protect others online. That's it for me, guys. Watch out for the new video coming out in March. Thank you. Hi guys, my name is Nigel Faraminga. I'm a graduate scholar from Zimbabwe. I'm currently working as a medical intern. Today's topic for the month of February is going to be social media and my mental health. Tips for drawing a balance. Here we go.